What's up, guys? It is Memorial Weekend. Hope everybody's having a good and safe weekend, and let us not forget what this weekend is about. Make sure that we all give thanks to those that have given the ultimate sacrifice for our country. What we're doing to celebrate is a fellow friend of mine, a veteran, was out and about and snagged me some cam phasers for the Z. That means there's a possibility we can have this thing running here in the next few hours. Yes. I am excited. So this is essentially a brand new 370Z. This thing has 30,000 miles on it, and it was abandoned, and we have rescued it. However, engine's toast. We are about to clean the engine, really clean the engine, see if we can't save this engine and try out these cam phasers, and that should be it. We thought it was cam position sensors, thought it might be a crank position sensor, thought maybe the timing was off, thought maybe the oil galley gaskets were bad. We checked all of those things, and when we were getting to the oil galley gaskets, it dawned on us that the oil had turned into jelly. Literally. It looks like the engine is full of grease and not oil. It's pretty bad. So, we're excited, so we kind of got ahead of ourselves. We've already started taking everything off. Core support's disconnected. We've got the exhaust disconnected. We're about to pull the drive shaft out. We're just gonna drop the transmission out because literally we can pull one of these transmissions out in under half an hour. I don't know if you're gonna put anything on for the 240. 248, literally, if it didn't give us issues, it would have been 15 minutes, literally.
Yeah.
Pull this thing out. We're gonna drop the transmission out. Once we drop the transmission out, then we're just gonna yank the motor out and just give it a royal cleaning, and then put the new cam phasers on, time it, set everything back in, and we should be firing this thing tonight. Yes, fingers crossed. So it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Let's get to it.
Right. So, taking the drive shaft out.
Yep. Cool thing about this is these come factory with carbon fiber drive shafts.
GTR doesn't even have that.
Nope. Can't wait to do all the fun stuff we're gonna do to this Z. I'm tired of all the crappy 370Z videos out there. People suck. Especially when they're giving out bad advice, like, oh, you got great upgrades for your 370Z. Throw springs on it. No. Okay.
Voila, drive shaft.
Carbon fiber. Yeah. All right, now we would be just like rip away, but we forgot to disconnect the shifter up top.
This has this handy dandy little bracket that hooks all the freaking O2s together. Ow, that was my head.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about. Oh my god, why can't I think of the?
Because you just smacked your head on the lift.
Yeah.
All right, baby.
Yeah. It was like right on top too, like right just off to the side of the peak of your head. Ugh. Let me put these in a baggie. Alright, so he's disconnecting wiring, and once he's done with that, then I'll
Just trying to do everything I can.
Yeah.
Make this go efficient. Like I said, everything is quick, fairly quick, except for. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this one. This one is the pain in the butt one that I can't ever get my hand in. Oh. It's getting warm.
It is.
I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. Well, she does. Cordy's a lizard, so she doesn't mind this. I'm already dying. Like, dying. Small hands save lives. We're just gonna switch, okay?
What?
So during the summer, you work out here in the shop and I stay in the office. During the winter, I'll work out here and you stay warm in the office. taking the weekend to do some things for ourselves. We don't get to. I need the 45.
Okay.
Straight.
Okay.
And ta-da.
Alright, so just to give you guys a sneak peek of what we're talking about here, this is what we're dealing with.
It's the goo.
Look at this. This is like, look at that. It's disgusting.
And it's everywhere.
Yeah, I literally had to push it through the portholes here. So this thing is gunk. So you gotta think, this engine runs on the VVEL system, okay? The variable valve timing and advancement. Whatever.
Blah, blah, blah.
Anywho, this thing runs solely off of oil pressure powered cam phasers. If the oil is like that, and we're not getting proper oil flow or pressure, then the cam phasers are locking up and they're not able to move. So that was why this thing was throwing cam position sensor code. And we changed all the cam position sensors as well as the crank position sensors didn't do anything. Matter of fact, it stopped running. It went from running on limp mode to not running at all. So went in to see what was going on, and yeah, that's what we found. So game plan is we are going to pull this engine out. We are going to clean all that gunk out of there, put the new cam phasers on, and hopefully voila.
Voila? Question mark? Exclamation point?
Right? So, but this will be my new superhero car. It's totally got to be the thumbnail.
See if I can make it work.
Yeah.
All right, so to take the shifter out, a stock shifter knob is a pain in the ass. We have an aftermarket one that we have put on. You pop this thing up, it sits in.
They're $800 to $900
Sits in there just like about like that. You just pop up the back, pull it out, and then there's a little connector right here that you got to disconnect. And then you've got 4 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You take those out, pull that plate off, shifter comes out, and there's a tuning plate in there also. So, all right.
Under the seat.
Yeah, it's on the seat.
Where under the seat?
Off to this left side here. I lost my 10 mil in the back. It's very easy to lose tools in here. Very easy to lose tools.
Just look at how clean this thing is, guys. Like, it's brand new. Like, still smells like new car in here.
Yeah, it does. But I showed them the 4 bolts that I am currently removing.
Look at those muscles. We're really excited to be finally working on our projects to give you guys content. We're gonna get this thing rolling and then also start gutting and doing the roll cage and the custom fabricating to the Mustang.
Now,
Don't look so aggressive about it, babe.
God, the rubber is always in the way.
The rubbers are always in the way from you getting to the shifter.
You're right. Okay, and then this is the tuning plate here. So when we put put everything back in, you have to tune it because reverse, you have to push down and go all the way over and back. So kind of around in the 6th gear range. So you tune it so that way when you go into 6, you don't accidentally go into reverse. So.
Or make sure that it can smoothly go into reverse and also smoothly go into 6 without locking out and getting it mixed up.
Exactly.
You'll get gear grinding.
And then
you get also too, if you push it too far over, you could accidentally go into reverse. Or and if it also is that far, you'll have issues getting into 1st and the 2nd. You dropped it.
Yep.
You dropped it.
But I got a handy dandy magnet.
Can you reach the floor? She got it.
Yes, I can.
Got that long reach.
Yeah, girl.
Hey, quick shout out to all of our troops that are out watching our videos, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, talking to one of our brothers and watching our videos to kind of get a piece of home because he knows us quite well while he's down protecting our borders.
Yep. Okay, now take all the tools out of the car because we're bad about that.
Mm-hmm. No, one thing that I love. Okay, so I highly recommend getting a base Model Z like we did instead of a Nismo or instead of Touring. Reason why is I personally don't like the navigation heads-up display. I like having this storage cabinet right here because we can hide our gauges and do a lot of cool stuff, and I like it a lot more. My personal opinion. Also, we are going to be doing brake upgrades, so I don't care about the Brembo brakes. Also going to be doing our own coilovers and suspension setup, so I don't care about advanced suspension from Nissan because it's not going to be near as good as what we're going to put on. So, and also we're going to be doing our own performance upgrades, and I'm going to be tuning it, so I don't need Nissan to tune it or any of that stuff, because I'm going to do it myself. So those will be the reasons why I would recommend getting a base model. If you are planning to buy one of these to, build and make it your own, absolutely, I recommend going with the base model.
Because built, not bought.
Indeed. All right.
I'm gonna go get some beer. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday and it's afternoon.
Sunday fun.
We used to not be able to get beer and wine and stuff on Sundays, and then they changed it to where you had to wait until afternoon, and we can get it from noon to 8.
Something like that,
I think. Up we go. We're gonna rock the Cosmos wheels for a little bit, and we are going to change these up. These Cosmos wheels are going on Courtney's G35. We are still trying to decide what wheels we are going to put on this car. This car is going to be black, all black. I've been thinking about Workmeisters. Well, I love Cosmos wheels. They're very well made. I love the designs, and we sell quite a few of them compared to anything else out of our shop. But I don't know. I had Works on the Skyline at one point in time. We had Work Emotion SR7s, SR, SL, I don't remember the acronym. Anyways, Courtney has been looking. She kind of wants me to go with the SR5s. I kind of want to go with Meisters. You tell us in the comments what you would like to see on this. Keep in mind, this isn't going to be a stance car. This isn't going to be a show car. We're going to do performance stuff. It's going to look good. We're going to put some carbon fiber bits on here. We're going to do some nice, cool looking stuff. But if, really, I want this to eventually be my Supra killer. Everybody can't stand the fact that the new Supra is a BMW Z4. I call it the Zupra. I'm sure a lot of people do. And so I want to show that the Z is a very capable car. And that's kind of the point of this. I'm really excited about it.
we are talking about doing different engine variations. I think the plan is that we will, and we are going to build up this VQ. We're gonna make it very capable, just to kind of show that platform. And then my end goal is I want to do a billet RB in this thing. I want to run like 2,000 horsepower and take it to Texas 2K, and that'll kind of be where we're eventually going with this thing. So be pretty cool. We'll see though. I don't know. I'm going to enjoy driving this car for a little while. The car only has 30,000 miles on it, so we are going to enjoy it. And then once we get everything together, you know, drive it, and then we'll kind of go from there. Wiring Specialties does have a swap wiring kit to where we can drop a Neo in this car and the wiring plugs up and it looks like we're running completely factory. They also make an LS harness as well, if you want to do an LS application, also 2J. So I like keeping things factory. So Bullet Motors in Australia has come out with a very strong, very well done RB setup, and I really want to run it. So we'll see. But anyways, back to work here. I'm going to start popping trans bolts. Now what we were talking about with the shifter is this is spring loaded right here. I gotta pop this bolt out. When I pop this bolt out, it'll release the shifter up there, and honestly I just push it on over. That'll release that, and then we'll be able to get in here and just start popping bell housing bolts. This is internally slaved, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Just got to disconnect the lines and then worry about it leaking. We'll have to bleed it. But that's about it. So, let's do this. Alrighty guys, so like I said, so there was this bolt right here that was holding the bottom of the shifter on, okay? We disconnected the line to the slave cylinder, and then before you remove anything else, okay, you just take the bottom 14mm socketed bolts out. Then when you go to take the 17mm socketed bolts, which they start from here and go all the way around. There's 2 on this side, 2 on that side. There, and then top 2. The starter bolts are 14mm sockets. The rest of them are 17mm sockets. There are 4 on the front side. Anyways, get the 14mm socket ones done. Once you take that apart, get the slave cylinder line off, get the shifter line off. The transmission cross member bracket bolts are also 14mm socket. Get your trans jack underneath of there, pop those off, drop it down a little bit. Once you do that, you can get an extension in here. They're really easy to take out, guys. 17mm, we just pop those out. And the great thing is the way this transmission is made, you got handles right here. I wish we had gotten to the camera fast enough, but it literally was that quick. You got handles here, and I literally just went and it came up. So granted, we've done a lot of these. And this is our personal car, so it's well taken care of, not janked up, but
this is how easy the 240 should have went. However, CD09 for life. Love them things. But anyway, so now that that's out, we're gonna pop the friggin' engine off. Out, off, yeah. May as well pull these cats and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll pull the cats off, then
O2
we'll
sensors, yeah. Well, all right, we got the cats out.
So the cats are out. I'm just trying to pop like the brackets off the back of here, pull the wiring harness, seeing what all we need to do to pull the wiring harness, and I'm gonna pop the nuts off of the
Subframe?
No, the engine mounts.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then go from there. Sorry, you said we just grilled out. I say, no, I'm all tired and I don't want to do anything. Ha! We're taking that. I bare minimum want this thing out and be cleaning it before we leave and call it a day.
Yeah.
Which literally, I mean, I pull these mount bolts and put off.
Sorry, you started it.
Everybody on YouTube hates us. You assholes. Everybody's doing it. These assholes.
I know, right?
Hey.
Of course it did. Have you been sitting here screwing with it forever?
Hey. Okay, cool.
Hey! Totally upside down. Why the fuck is this upside down? Because it is. So we were trying to figure out a better way to do the whole ACE system thing, so we could just pull the whole condenser off, not have to screw with anything else. However, we're just gonna pull the compressor out of the way. Do we have all the fluids drained out of this thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay. I couldn't remember. It was one of those, like, I was hoping we did. However, I was like, I don't remember. But Julie. Hey, heifer. Better than the Super Bowl!
Yeah! Okay, so here's the theory. We have to clean out the oil system.
Here's
So
the
there's no
engine.
reason to take anything else apart. Okay? So my game plan is we have to redo the timing anyway, so we're gonna take the front cover, obviously. We're gonna take off the top cover. We're going to take the main oil pan, all this out, okay? With that apart, we can clean the entire oiling system without disassembling the engine and needing hard gaskets. This engine only has 30,000 miles on it. Cooling system shouldn't need really cleaned out. We just gotta get this damn oil gunk bullshit out. So we're replacing the cam phasers. I'm gonna take these sensors out here and like these pumps. These are just paper gaskets or anything that's RTV. We have RTV, so I can take apart anything that's RTV'd and we'll just reseal it and put it back together. Pray to God that these pumps are good.
I mean, worst case scenario, we know we're
Fucked up thing is, these pumps are cheaper than the damn cam phasers.
right.
That's the thing. This entire pump assembly right here is cheaper than this right here.
Freaking thing. Right there!
This is an $800 part times 2. You get the
What's
picture.
It's all over the.
Those stupid pumps are like $200 a piece, I think. $300.
Not even.
Like, yeah. Ugh. So,
It's fine. It's fine.
not gonna lie, we're not rich. Might look like it, we're not. I just make deals and I'm at the right places at the right time sometimes.
Yes, a silver tongue. It's fine.
So I got you. Anyways, $30 at the junkyard versus $800.
Duh.
So, granted, our cost is a little bit cheaper, but even I'll let you know right now, our cost as a mechanic shop, it is still $600 to $700 depending on which brand you're going with. That's our cost.
For that.
For
and that. And that.
a standard customer, it's between $700 and $1,000 a piece for
No.
those. We all gotta make money.
Yep.
Capitalism is key.
Indeed. But anyway, that's our Sunday fun day. We got the engine out. Now it's a matter of.
Oh, if you tore apart, we're gonna start.
Well, obviously.
But my game plan is get it together like I just said we were going to, and let it clean and set overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's my game plan.
Right.
So-
Let it soak.
Yup. So let's take the harmonic balancer off, and then we only have a handful of bolts holding that together.
Which we've already had the front cover and all
this stuff is already
yeah, all this stuff was already off a few months ago. It's just been a matter of us obviously finding the cam phasers, but having the time to get it in here.
Caveman impact.
He's very good at caveman impacting things. He spits on it first.
Caveman impact you.
Well, I said he spits on it first.
And actually what we're about to do is we're gonna take the VQ off of these. So, you wanna know how bad this thing is?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, look at that. I have never in my life I never thought I would witness anything like this. This is just amazing.
Oh my. That's like jelly. Like,
Yeah. I saw that stay in a plate, and that's why I was like, grab the camera.
yeah.
Like,
No kidding.
hey, let's pull this other one off.
Yeah.
Let go.
That one side's not even as bad. But it's so gross.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Oh.
So Brett was talking about shooting oil gummy worms out the front of the pocket stuff.
Right, right.
Right? I mean, with all that plate of freaking gummy that you just pulled out of the other side, wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, it hasn't eaten. Look, it's still a mound of pterodactyl shit.
Ah! Like, yeah,
Dude, that's bad.
that's super bad. So like, this is the most liquidy this oil I think has ever been.
Yeah.
And that's after like most of a can of Brake Clean,
Yeah, I don't know.
Like-
That's
half a can of Brake Clean.
not even. It's just, if you could feel this, it feels like Jello. It's exactly what it feels like.
Is it?
It has the same consistency as Jello. Like, it's jiggly, and then you like push through it. The way it like kind of separates.
And he goes,
Yeah,
gross.
that's disgusting.
Yup. So
Oh yeah, here. So this is how I found out about that. We were messing with the timing and stuff, and it was gunked. It was solid, and I pushed my fingers through here and realized that that was a hole. And that was how we found. I was like, how do you pull the valve cover? That was when I found this.
So we didn't pull these off yet.
We had started to.
Okay.
That's why it's missing shit.
Okay. Well, luckily those are in the passenger seat because we ordered those before we started this. But we'll get to cleaning this thing. So we're gonna drop it down and just break.
So what we're gonna do is, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the timing off next. Once I take the timing off, we're gonna pop this portion off, pop the back front cover off, and then we're going to actually pull the cams off and get in there and clean. Like, it's a good thing we got like 10 of those damn cleaning brushes, because them bitches are about to get used.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So that's what's next.
All right. Well, we're gonna get this thing torn down and then we'll show you guys what the finished thing looks like. So.
All right, so continuing the engine,
Okay.
Slicing your thumb off?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Alright. You okay, baby?
Mm-hmm. Is there grease underneath of there?
I don't know, that's what I'm trying to... Ooh, that burns!
That burns!
Give you an update soon.
Alright, so... I tried to make sure he had the end of his finger for dexterity purposes for Xboxing.
Maybe.
I think I did okay.
Yeah.
No ER today. Woo!
Well, ER is 7 hours wait. Literally.
Hospital.
7 hours to wait in the ER.
Yeah, about that life.
And we peroxided it. We took wound wash to it.
Alcohol to it.
Alcohol.
No, I didn't alcohol.
Oh, you didn't alcohol? Okay, so...
Because if you thought the wound wash and the peroxide burned, I wasn't about to alcohol that shit.
Yeah, so... Yay!
So it stopped bleeding. So I put a band-aid and some bacitracin on it with some tape around it. So simple fix for now. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow and kind of assess from there. But I think I got it cleaned up as best as I could. And Laura, the people don't need to hear the reindeer.
Reindeer.
So here we go.
K9. Damn, bro, I didn't mean need me bad enough to hurt yourself.
Well, I'll put this video out probably this evening, actually, either tonight or in the morning, something like that.
Yeah.
But you'll be seeing this soon enough. Until next time, guys, don't cut your thumbs off.
Make sure to smash the thumbs up and subscribe.
Yup. Make sure you hit that, thumbs up button.
Thumbs up.
See you guys.